Hello everyone, if you like the videos and content I do, please click in the description below. This will take you to my Patreon page where you can become a patron, starting at $1 per month to help support me in what I do. With no further ado, enjoy. Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, BootStrapp, here playing Assassin's Creed 3. Once again, this is Game 5, Part 10. That's right ladies and gentlemen, Part 10. We are at the average amount of Assassin's Creed episodes for our log inputs. That means we are being put in our 10th hour into the game, a little bit over or under, but this is about the average when the games usually wrap up or finish. As in for Assassin's Creed 2, I believe it ended with 9 to 10 episodes, like it was like right on the mark. Brotherhood was a little bit after. Assassin's Creed 1 was slightly after. Revelations was before, if I remember. But what I took the time to do before I continued on was find out where those dang power spots are. The most annoying thing ever. There's no hints, there's no clues or anything. You remember that one episode where we saw the visual presentations and representations that the Lady Minerva showed us when we were going up? And I thought it was just, you know, it was too good to be true that this was all conveniently here. I was right. Okay. So we have 2 of the 3 power conduits, or power cubes, however you want to call them. One goes right here. I've been in this corner before.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
There's also one thing else I want to show you when I get the chance. Aha! I was right about this one area over here. I thought it was too good to be true. It's actually where the 3rd conduit is. These little spaces right here, I thought it was a little jank, like going up, across, and then you can go here, and there's bars here. That's the 3rd door. Of course, there's another way to get up there, and it's much simpler without going across the monkey bars. You literally get right between this, run up, jump across off the wall, and then there you go. So we don't have to go through all the extra steps. Since we put in the 1st conduit, 2nd door is open. Get ready for scene.
What is a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000 more? Might we change the consensus and will the thread away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Don't worry, you'll get your answers. Oh yeah, you keep going up.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First we wanted to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking. And instead began to speak. She called out across time in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Wise. If I remember, you go down here. Door 1, 2, 3. What was it? I remember to do this correctly. It's not this. I remember you have to jump down again. Climb up this. There we go. Right there it is. Here we're for another thing.
What stories the temple will tell me today.
Jump down and we're gonna get another little video.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation. I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
I'm more concerned about what it'll be like if we don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed. to protect it. So now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
And now we go on the Animus. And when we find that third key, which will be whenever they decide to show us where it is, we'll go up that third door and get our final video, and the door will be open.
Oh, look at that. I found a third power source.
Already?
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly, and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know, of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day, but there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Homestead 1777.
Don't do this, Connor!
Then what would you
9.
propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since the day I arrived, you've done nothing but discourage me. And on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
No. Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
He's right. There's this cold, cunning, and calculating. You making a mistake is a wet dream to them. Okay, check the map real quick, just in case I have to do some fast traveling. And I might. I want to go as far down as possible. Nope, nope. Oh god, I almost died there. I want to heal up real fast. But what do you guys think about all that stuff I just revealed to you? That is a bear. You're gonna shoot me a bear. Yeah, because I don't want to mess around with them. There's a person standing there. Ah, because they're enemies. They're showing up on my radar. He has to be up there. It's a good distance before I even get there. They get me tree bound. I'm very unsettled by what's my surroundings. I'm afraid wolves are bound to come after me. There's a wolf. Not the fox, thank God. Crap, crap, crap. That is a wolf. Sneaky. You almost had me. I'll get some of my arrows back. That was a glitch in the cinematic.
Ja, man.
Is another one on this? No. Oh, it just wasn't there, so I activated it. I'm not sure worry about wolves anymore. Shit it. Are you kidding me? Get airborne. Wow, you guys are everywhere. That's a headshot. That should kill it. Come on, nudge it, nudge it, nudge it, nudge it. There we go. I'm not coming off of this until I can get you guys. Gotta jump up here. I'll play this game.
Yama. Yama.
They're sure making things hard for me. Making sure it consumes as much time as possible for me to get to where I want to go.
Yama. Yama.
Okay. I believe I am in the clear now, finally. Is there anything near my objective? Like any shortcuts at all? Nope, what is that? That's society, okay. So I'm still like not even halfway yet. You kidding me? Brr. Across we shall swim. I hope that is not an animal in the water. It's moving. It just went underwater. Please don't kill me. Whatever you are. That gave me a miniature heart attack. Because I was nowhere near the close. My guy's animation changed. I was like, I'm dead. Oh, in Assassin's Creed Origins, there is a lot of wildlife that can kill you. Hyenas, crocodiles, most of all, hippos. Hey, beaver. Ah, that's probably what was in the water. I can't go that way, dang it. Hey, deer. You gonna run with me, deer? Nope, that's a perfectly good bridge there. Looks like we're going to a potential fort. Finally made to my destination. Sequence 9, missing supplies.
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing. I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
But it's quite a good distance away. Missing supplies? More like more missing supplies. So I took the course. Yay, dense wolf forest. Cannot fit through that.
last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he'd stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But...
But what?
Johnston, Pitcairn, Hickey. They sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look, much as I'd love to spar with you, Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him. There was a wagon here, slowly weighed down as they loaded the supplies.
That's what I thought. Can't climb this.
Snow has obscured the tracks, but enough remains that we can still follow.
Just my luck. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
Well, I got time.
It was not wise to run.
What you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I don't know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. It's where we normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find it there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
shivering and starving out there. It's a hard way to go. All they need to do is raise the white flag. They should have done that a long time ago. All these supplies. There's no purpose. Crowds keep coming in.
No. Stop it. There you go. Jesus. Got kill 1 and 2 down, mastered. This is take 3. And that third kill is a little tricky. As soon as that guy starts coming back, he'll walk towards me. And turn, here he comes. Kill. Hop out. Quick walk, quick walk, quick walk, quick walk. Right there, hit this bush. Walk.
Thank you kindly.
Hit this bush.
Won't be thanking me when you hear what
Keep walking. Quick walk, quick walk, quick walk, quick walk. All the way over here. Kill him. Quick walk, quick walk.
About time you showed up. Listen here.
In the bush.
Boss wants us to try something new tonight. A raid.
Keep walking.
No more convoys.
Okay, I want to make sure I kill him with this, not the axe.
Valley Forge. That's right. You sure about it?
Nice and
Not
stealth.
my business to be sure
And
or
then they'll
not
go
sure.
that way.
I just do as church asks. If you're so concerned, take it up with him.
Damn dead dog.
Is he here? Of course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. What, on account of him not wanting to go back to jail and all?
Okay.
All right, I need it.
Quick walk, quick walk, quick walk. Him.
Look what we found.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Nah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Hatham? Church told me all about you.
Then you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are ya?
Not yet.
Oh, hi.
You mean to just leave? Now?
If you can't handle a couple of mercenaries, then we've really no business working together.
Unbelievable.
Like that, we win. Mission 9. Missing supplies. Sequence complete. 200. Hey, record. Leave the area so we can start our next mission. Okay, we've left. And then we're gonna fast travel there. going to New York. 1 month later.
Anything. We'll take anything you can offer us. These two chase us and beat us when they can.
See if I can get that achievement.
You could throw them away. We could take just enough to fill our bellies for the night. Still too close, Miss Henny. Draw them up.
Look how the guy just did that, sat there and didn't do a thing.
Now there's something one doesn't see every day.
Wow, he jumped off the horse. That's actually quite impressive. Game mechanic wise. Been done before. Didn't do anything. Except maybe trespass. Woo! Bye. 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 No, I do not want the horse. Can you, like, stop climbing crap? Alright, I'm done running from you guys. You guys done bothering me? I like how a lot of reds are disappearing from this area now. Oh, we're already at the 50-minute mark? No way. I'd say 40-minute mark because of all those retries.
Leave me! Back, I say!
Oh, he nicked me. Get down, get down. There they go. Whew. Oh, the docks. Give me mission. That's my mission. Nicholas 9, father and son. Start mission.
Evening, Connor. I see you made it here in one piece.
Recovered from your beating, then?
Benjamin Church is holed up on an abandoned brewery on the waterfront. We should be done with this by sunrise.
Good. I would like to have those supplies returned as soon as possible.
Of course. I wouldn't want to keep you from your lost cause. Come along, then. Follow me.
Tell me something. You could have killed me when we first met. What stayed your hand?
Curiosity. Any other questions?
What is it the Templars truly seek?
Order. Purpose. Direction. No more than that. It's your lot that means to confound with this nonsense talk of freedom. Time was. The assassins professed a far more sensible goal. That of peace.
Freedom is peace.
Oh no. It's an invitation to chaos. Only look at this little revolution your friends have started. I have stood before the Continental Congress and listened to them stamp and shout. All in the name of liberty. But it is just noise.
And this is why you favor Lee?
He understands the needs of this would-be nation far better than the jobberknolls who profess to represent it.
It seems your tongue has tasted sour grapes. The people have made their choice, and it was Washington.
The people chose nothing. It was done by a group of privileged cowards seeking only to enrich themselves. They convened in private and made a decision that would benefit them. Oh, they might have dressed it up with pretty words. That does not make it true. The only difference, Connor, the only difference between myself and those you aid is that I do not feign affection.
Dang. Right now we're still following Hatham.
Hold a moment. Church, you clever bastard.
What is it?
I was hoping I could wave you past the guards, but he's replaced most of them with men I don't know. Well, I should be able to pass without arousing suspicion, but you...
No. We do this together or not at all.
Then what do you propose?
I will find a guard who is off duty and take his uniform.
Very well. I will wait here, then.
Of course you will.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like me to come along and hold your hand, perhaps? Provide kind words of encouragement?
Ooh, that's a lot of guards. Okay, one thing. Smoke bomb.
Trouble here! Come help me, hurry!
Also, I gotta go kill that guy specifically.
Oh, you cockcheaper! This is not what...
Work. I have to wait until he's far away from me, buddy.
That should suffice. Follow me.
Hold, strangers. You tread on private property. What business have you here?
The Father of Understanding guides us.
You I recognize, not the savage.
He is my son.
Move along, unless you want to join.
Tasted of the forest fruits, did you? Off you go, then.
Lucas 9, father and son. Mission complete. And his father's doing that on purpose so his son won't kill him. Doing a really good job putting in the seeds of basically not wanting us to kill him. Front Benjamin Church.
It's locked. Give me a moment.
Must be strange for you, discovering my existence as you have.
I'm actually curious to know what your mother might have said about me. Always wondered what life might have been like had she and I stayed together. How is she, by the way?
Dead. Murdered.
What? I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, you're sorry. I found my mother burning alive. I'll never forget her face as she sent me away. Charles Lee is responsible for her death by your order. And you're sorry.
It's impossible. I gave no such order. I spoke the opposite, in fact. I told them to give up the search for the precursor site. We were to focus on more practical pursuits.
It is done. And I'm all out of forgiveness.
Benjamin Church, you stand accused of betraying the Templar Order and abandoning our principles in pursuit of personal gain. In consideration of your crime, I hereby sentence you to death.
No!
You're too late. Church and the cargo are long gone. And I'm afraid you won't be in any condition to follow. We've chosen to stand with the victor. With Britain all in this war, you always need to reverse principles of profit. Perhaps that's why your little kingdom started to crumble. You put a nice dream in your hand, but a dream is all it ever was. Look at the half-breed fight. It's like some feral dog. Best we put him down, boys. Those two! Get him! Don't let them escape! Get him! The Indian too! Take him down! That one! And he's half-breed!
Where is Church?
I'll tell you. Anything you want. Only promise that you'll let me live.
You have my word.
He left yesterday for Martinique. Took passage on a trading sloop called the Welcome. Loaded half its hold with the supplies he stole from the Patriots. That's all I know, I swear. You promised.
And he kept his word. Let's go.
Oh boy. Window.
We need to get out of here.
You don't say.
Now is not the time for sightseeing.
So close, yet so far. You'll need to find a way around the fire.
So I barely brushed against the fire and it damaged me.
Get back here, traitors! Oh, how I'm enjoying making you pay for your betrayal. Did Church pay you well? You avoided it. And what good does your gold do you now? Is it magic gold you think? Like the one they start with taste from? You think?
See if you can find something to pry it open. Connor? What are you up to? Oh, no. Don't do that. There's no way of knowing what's on the other side!
We do now.
Church is at least a day on us. We must move quickly if we're to catch him.
I have a ship we can use. Meet me on the pier when you're ready.
Sequence 9, the form of the flames. Mission complete. Didn't get 100% because I touched the freaking fire. I mean, I ever so gently touched it. Wow, we're already in of episode 10. Okay, we're gonna have to stop there and then continue. So that's the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Dstapp BootStrapp. That is Assassin's Creed 3, Game 5, Part 10. With nothing further ado, I'm your host, Dstapp BootStrapp, and I will see ya.